You're like, we don't play much Razor, but do we?
Ursa pick a lot into Beastcoast heroes, especially if he gets that Ags, and then he can always, even without Oracle, he can break the lasso on his own. That being said, I think it's up to how well Beastcoast
touch upon K1 being a bit more active lately. Oh, Taiga actually snatches the rune.
Cheeky. Comes in and takes it. Stinger and Gojira, though, both getting a couple themselves. 3, in fact, for Beastcoast. That could have been 4. Tiger, fortunately for OG, going to grab 1. And yeah, as you say, K1 over the last year or so, the past couple of tours, definitely has picked up the pace in terms of his play style. Was very much, you know, called the AFK jungler. He was very good at his farm patterns, building up bank, but more recently, shifting away from some of those strength heroes into agi ones and playing more aggressively.
He definitely needed to adjust his playstyle because meta did shift. And looking at the mid lane, BZM starting with the EMP already, burning some of the mana from Pango here. Pango without a mana, very difficult to play. Like, you don't really provide much, so that's going to be the way. And yeah, looking at some of these stats, I saw some low numbers, Gary.
20% win rate on Radiant, but you know, it's kind of hard for any heroes on Radiant this tournament so far, isn't it?
It really is.
Very well. Okay, one up at top. Sitting 1-1. Seb on the Earthshaker and Amar the Razor going to be incredibly good in this dual lane against what Beastcoast have. Just keep fishing, securing range creeps, and until Beastcoast are level 2, you're not particularly afraid of anything. Maybe once they've got the dispose into blood right is when you start to worry.
Once they get level 2 on Marcy and have that blood right that you mentioned, this is where they're going to start playing a bit more aggressive. Already down to half HP on Razor, and if the other lanes are also playing aggressively, that means Bloodseeker will be having some extra move speed, and this, you got to be a bit more careful about it.
Yeah, you're right. That's one of the reasons why this Bloodseeker is so able to play active early on. Doesn't really need too many items, can buy the upgraded boots, the treads or the phase, then a javelin into Maelstrom, but you're already running around looking for pickoffs. Here's the blood right. Seb not fast enough to get out of it. Not too bothered so far though. And Stinger does have to rebound away. How's that bottom lane going? Yuragi and Tiger getting some good damage on Gojira.
Oh, I'm looking at the mid lane. Pango's really struggling without mana. He's not able to put any pressure on Invoker, and he can't even get CS. Right now sitting at only 3, while Invoker is 9 and 6.
Oh, wow. Oh yeah, BZM crushing it. Does have his bottle coming out now though, see Smile, but look at that, just a tornado to harass. Get a couple more CS. And Invoker going for water runes. Grabbing them up and keeping himself topped up, while top, static link, the Fisher on the wrong side, so K1 able to sprint.
Oh, C-Smile, he's not going to be able to pick up the other water rune. BZM will deny it, so that's pretty big. It does have a bottle. I want to see if OG is going to make a rotation, potentially pick up that 3-minute bounty rune and take away some of the regeneration from him. Because right now, he's really struggling, sitting at 140 mana. If there's a rotation from Earthshaker on a mid lane, it's potentially a kill. But speaking of Earthshaker, Sebastian might be in trouble.
Dispose back into K1, Fairy Fire and Fisher, but Seb is about to drop. There's the first blood for K1.
At least he got the career kill before he died, and K1 off to a really good start. This is what you want to have with the Bloodseeker. He does have boots of speed to be able to break the link. This is a killer lane for Beastcoast Volker. He also decided to go for second and ult talisman just to be able to dominate this matchup on the bottom lane. Whisper thinking about getting in.
Yeah, they are diving this. I mean, Tiger is going to throw the Fortune's End towards the bat himself, so the sticky napalm charge is still up. As BZM's rotation aiming for the Whisper bat. They do kill Tiger, but Whisper, he wants a little bit more. He wants Yuragi, still looking like he's going to die here, even in the trees. The Fairy Fire and the turnaround, though. They're going to kill the Ursa.
That's going to be another one for BZM. He's going to be able to clean up. What a rotation. You don't expect Invoker to TP this early. Pangolier, he's... Oh, never mind. Top lane.
They've got the chain stuns on. That bottom lane sees the Invoker coming in.
Because he did rotate. C-Smile managed to catch up in terms of farm. Let's see if he manages to pick up the rune.
Well, he fakes out the Rolling Thunder, and he does take it. Right under the nose of Yuragi. The Illusion Rune, not the best, but it will refill his bottle nonetheless. Oh, but look at that. BZM connects perfectly. Illusion Room to get away from the cold snap. That might have kept him alive with a bottle charge, but the stacks of Fury swipes, they build up quickly.
It's roaming
At
Ursa
top lane,
at this point.
they go in on Stinger. Rebound puts him back into danger. MMR trying to chase him. K1 running back to the creep wave. He wants to get those last hits in.
Seb is pinging it out. They do have observer board. Potentially could maybe went for the block, but Fisher unfortunately was on cool. And BZM again makes a rotation. This is going to be an earn charge for him.
He's everywhere. Bottom lane, mid lane, now up to top lane. Stops the Rolling Thunder with a cold snap earn. See Smile. Oh, he's just dancing on the spot. What are you up to, buddy? Can't get his ulti off while down at bottom. They are diving Tiger, but Yuragi's arrival will send Whisper back.
Usually we see these Pangoliers being stuck in different terrains, but this time around he was stuck in a spot because of that Urn of Shadow charge that BZM just got. Small items in this lane. Amar going for full magic wand, 2 raid bands, even an extra branch, and Seb having casual gauntlets, and magic wand, strength hero that has a lot of HP, making it very difficult for them to get a kill.
They just solo killed the Ursa. Whisper's now level 7.5. He really is the carry of Beastcoast from this off lane. We say it every single time, but he's the one that makes the space, finds the kills, outplays his opponent.
I don't remember last time I've seen Whisper having a bad game.
He doesn't. They're fighting in the pit, but the big kill's there onto the Invoker while C-Smile's echoed and taken down. Still looking for BZM as Stinger zapped into the ground by Amar, finding yet another, and the save! Oh, they've kept BZM alive! Amar just TP's out, no stuns gaining from Beastcoast at this point, and I don't know how they let BZM survive there.
They needed one extra hero to connect on BZM, lock him down in place so Batrider can deal damage, and this is going to be a freebie Roche. They're not going to contest. There is no Rupture and there is no Lasso. And yuragi this time around on Ursa, we've seen mostly Chinese teams play Ursa going for Battle Fury, being able to scale into the late game, but even when he played Troll, he skipped the Battle Fury completely. They want to hit an earlier timing.
They want this tempo. See Smile, man, it's just so irritating to play against this Invoker with Cold Snap, EMP, good swashbuckle down to low ground, but clipped by the Tornado. OG might still look to chase. The Fortune's End allows them to catch up with the Sunstrike in. See Smile nearly dead. Not quite enough.
Well, they needed a bit of extra damage, maybe another Fisher. But OG, they're not overlapping any of their abilities. Yuragi with haste, looking for a kill.
Oh, he's hungry, isn't he?
They still didn't take this tier 1 tower on the top lane.
Anybody home? Oh, Gojira, you're here. We'll take you. Quick and easy one for OG. And even forcing a TP from Stinger. If they realize this, they do, because they've scanned. They know someone's in the jungle. They'll find Stinger here, so both supports dropping quickly from Beastcoast. No chance to defend this top tier 1 now as OG really laying it on thick and getting this pressure.
Bastion just picked up his.
Oh, does he?
Plants down, Observer Ward and Sentry. He wants to make sure there's no smoke being revealed, and this could be a big one.
They come in from the back, but it looks like Beastcoast are somewhat ready. Blood Right's there with a lasso in, they've caught them out, but Sam! He's got the Echo on 3! They'll kill off Stinger and a save on BZM. Keeping that Invoker alive while C-Smart just bursts down.
Oh, Tiger's still alive!
Here and Tiger survives!
They're not done.
He's being hunted down now. The only survivor out of this one will be K1 because BZM, Tornado EMP into the Fisher. Find one more.
I guess they did not expect this. Seb usually
fight. Always thinking into the future there, Seb. Yuragi has Aegis for another minute 20. So he's pretty happy just to dive and play aggressively. Fisher and Sunstrike coming through onto Gojira. Not quite enough to kill him though. He will turn back with the help of C-Smile. Killing off this Ursa once is a task in its own right, never mind twice. So Beastcoast retreating.
He's still gonna go in.
He's hunting. In comes Seb again with a Fisher and a bit of a stun. They do kill off the Ursa once, and Tiger fell in the back lines while Amar with his BKB. Might have been a little bit too aggressive here.
Whisper does have lasso.
With a lasso! Amar, I don't know what he was thinking.
I guess he was thinking Lasso is not available, and Seb TP stop. There's a huge wave. Vision from Beastcoast, 2 heavy physical damage cores, Razor and Ursa. So this item, you get a lot of value. Another smoke.
Yeah, both of the teams They want to clash. Who do they catch? It's K1 with his BKB up. Yuragi helped out by MMR. K1 sprinting around and they lasso the Razor, trying to drag him high ground, but the false promise is there. While, oh, look at the back. The Earthshaker's being zoned out, completely focused down by C-Smile. So no Blink Echo, Seb is dead. No buyback for him. If Beastcoast can keep on chasing, maybe find another catch. But they are going to be calm, deliberate about their stance. Up to.
Currently not having a stolen spell, but yeah, in terms of farm, he's doing okay. Does have that Force Staff available, which is going to be great save to push people out of trouble.
Oh, the BKB comes out, but it's a little late. Blown up by OG. Beastcoast full retreat now. Tornado catches Marcy. BZM and Seb not quite able to line up the Fisher.
Break the smoke just to make sure that someone's inside a pit, and Stinger smoke has been broken.
They know what's going on. Tornado misses this time.
It's too late.
Cold Snap comes in and Roshan is already dead. Beastcoast don't get there in time.
That was nicely done by OG, and now this ward that you mentioned. Yuragi is chasing. He's trying to bait some spells.
All the vision in the world. C-Smile also being targeted by the Razor Invoker, and Yuragi fissured out. X marks the spot, but Yuragi does have the Earth Shock to get over the top, while Amar ruptured up. Rolling Thunder, not going to get through the BKB of the Razor, while Yuragi kills Stinger in the back lines. Tiger trying to defend his mate. Amar gets a double, but Seb, he's found him in the back. Take down 3 as well with this Razor. Yuragi chasing Whisper, but he gives up. The BKB of the Batrider not allowing Yuragi to keep giving chase.
They're going for Lotus Orb. He's going to have it right.
Place, but C-Smile is walking.
That Amar will have a free padding in these fights, because there's not going to be Rupture on him, and also you can't use Lasso.
Ooh, that Sunstrike was well placed, but C-Smile is walked back into the Forge Spirit while K1. He's focusing down Amar. In we go with the Swashbuckle, but he's dead on C-Smile's Pango. The Tornado not going to land there on the Bloodseeker. And OG, they keep it up. Warding as they go along. They know that they're not really reliant on too many long cooldown abilities. They can keep catching with Fisher. This shot keeping the stuns, locking them in, and Yuragi slays another.
Long distance poking. Fisher into Tornado. Yuragi still thinking about going in. If he gets another stun, this might be a kill.
Yeah, they've got Sunstrike in, but Whisper, he's on the high ground this time.
Gajira coming in clutch with telekinesis to be able to save him. OG a bit limited in terms of tower damage when sieging the high ground, so they still need to take one fight, potentially get a kill, and then go for the buildings.
But yeah, OG have these 4 heroes that don't have to commit at all. Like you say, they are just poking and...
Ursa just hit level 20, so there's going to be even more damage when he connects onto a target. He was thinking about getting a Nullifier, but decided to go for the Basher, which is being delivered as we speak.
Oh, C-Smile, he's got the Thunder out. Getting on top of Tiger, rupturing him as well. A lot of focus on this Oracle to get rid of the save, and he's got his ulti off! No way! I now OG free reign to turn around and play into Beastcoast. They'll take down one, swiping away at another. Yuragi with a double kill.
Oh, they decided to go for Taiga, but in the end he manages to survive. Did have that Ghost Scepter, gets the ulti off in the last second. A lot of commitment. There's still Lasso available on Visper.
That Fisher allowed him to do that as well.
That has been on point with Earthshaker this time around. Keeping the distance, getting big echo slams, and also those Fishers playing with Invoker.
C-Smile does have that additional layer of defense with his BKB. Not something we often see. It's Gojira is blown up, and Yuragi, K1, all this kill could be quick. They get the false promise very fast onto the Razor. Onto the Ursa as Razor gets disposed back in towards K1, but he's dead under his tier 3. Beastcoast, they don't have buyback
He's
from the
looking for an angle.
And Seb is waiting for his chance to strike. Stinger down, C-Smile out of mana, has to pop his wand to get to high ground.
So that's a buyback there from Gojira. They need to heavily invest, managing to get 2 kills. Still, OG respecting going for the high ground because of these displacement abilities.
Being revealed by
Amar's gonna tank it.
Lincoln's pop, BKB on Amar, onto K1, draining all of his damage while C-Smile is rolling into the back with a false promise in, lasso catching Tiger, but he's already cast his spells. Taking down the Oracle Shore, K1, he's aiming for Amar, angling towards the Razor, and he gets a double kill.
BZM has been found.
It's a triple for K1! Who else can they get? Because Whisper's bashed and killed by yuragi. K1, this 1v1 fight, I'm not sure you can win it against the Ursa with the Seb Echo. They'll take him down as well.
Does he have another one? That's a full team wipe. It was pretty much 2 versus 5 in the end. Beastcoast looked like a really good opening, managing to control BZM in the backline. Spangler heavily committing, getting that kill, but in the end, like, maybe if they had Heaven's Halberd, it was off cooldown for like 2 or 3 seconds, maybe could have made the difference, but yeah, Ursa dealing way too much damage, and Seb on the Earthshaker doing God's work.
There was like 2v4 and OG somehow still come out on top. This Seb Shaker, he had a shaky start in the group stage.
He didn't
look
one,
too
Gary.
hot, but coming into this playoff, incredible stuff from him and OG.
Stay away from the Fisher.
Do not get aftershot. Buildings falling, range racks down. Melee might be a little step too far though, but they're gonna focus it. They wanna break the base here. 10 seconds still remain on a lot of these deaths of Beastcoast. So OG get that full set of barracks as Roshan is Oh, both teams are smoked up here. The smoke breaks on K1, the Fisher, the catch with the nullifier. They've got a chain stunned and dead. He's gone for 80 seconds. Roshan belongs completely to OG now. Beastcoast, back to your base.
They need to fall back. Oh,
Good
Gojira. Fate Bolt on summons to be able to stop the TP and potentially not die there, so I guess this one goes to Earthshaker. Let's see who decides to pick it up.
Well, we've got Aegis Refresher on. There's the Octarine Core finished by Seb. As OG, they've lassoed one. Whisper has found Tiger. The follow through from C-Smile. Ghost Scepter comes. He's defended with the Lincolns. Forced
Amar
out for the
does
low
have
ground.
refresher.
From yuragi. Amar, he refreshes up to kill off Whisper. Doesn't quite find the kill. He's in the fountain. But K1, he's struggling. He's dead.
Amar's gonna go to fountain.
No way! Amar, the fountain farmer. What a player!
And they will call it. In the end, they decide to dive the enemy fountain and get some extra kills from it. What an aggression from OG in game number 1. Seb Earthshaker did a ton of work. These early rotations, and so did BZM. I guess Beastcoast, they were not ready for some of these PP rotations from BZM. Level 5, level 6 Invoker PP rotations did kind of